Hey guys, Mitch here with the TheAudioDabbler YouTube channel, and I'm going to take a look at BeatMaker 3, the sampler, and kind of how to turn it into a synthesizer. Now, a synthesizer is essentially, you've got an oscillator, which generates the sound, and then you can add or subtract to that sound. You can use filters and effects, and modulate things, and so really this is its own little synthesizer, but it's just more like a wavetable or sample based. And so if I just drug in a violin sound, and if I just drag this really small, and I like to do this in Ableton Live's Simpler, but if I drag it really small, that sounds, it's got a weird little wavetable, so it's, or also a wave, it's not, it's kind of just up and down all over the place, and I have it sampling to loop forward, and I have it to hold. And that sounds just like, and it's pitching the sample up and down as I play it, and so it sounds just like what you would get in any other kind of synthesizer. And so you can use it at that, and you can put, like, if you wanted a low pass filter on it, and if you wanted, say you wanted to wobble it, just double click the cutoff, modulate, LFO, new LFO, and what that did is now it's modulating the cutoff. But I can go under modulations, click on LFO1, and now I have, here's LFO1, and so I could change the rate if I wanted the rate to be really fast or really slow. And I like it because it gives you visual feedback on the knob. Either place you're at, it gives you visual feedback of what the knob is doing, and so that helps whenever you're experimenting with different things. I really like this fade in option. You can adjust the amount if you want it to just do a little bit or a whole lot. Okay, and so maybe I wanted to modulate and have the rate go at different times, so I can modulate the rate. So I can go to double click on it, modulate, and I'm going to do a step modulator, and this right here is pretty cool. And so now I have LFO1 controlling the cutoff filter of the low pass filter right here, and now I'm going to have the step modulation control the, I'm going to do this to sync so I can get it to, and so you can see it kind of following this path, but I can do, random stuff like this. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, let's tune it down so we can get, kind of like some bass. Let's turn it up a little bit. Maybe put in some overdrive. Okay, and so, from there, what's really cool is you can load up another sample and layer it on the same pad. And so if I just go back to my browser here, where I can go to imports, undo, where's undo? Undo. Okay, so go back here, say I click on what do I got here? Okay, so that's got some interesting stuff in it. And so if I click on it, let's have it not auto. Down here at the bottom, you can have add to new layer, or you can replace the sample. And what I want to do is I want to add to a new layer. And so when I drag this over, now I have that drum beat in layer 2. Now the cool thing is, if I wanted, I could put layer 1, I can move it to layer 1, and so everything is kind of global to this one layer. And so if I drag this in, and see, it's a completely other different kind of waveform. I gotta make sure I loop it. Maybe turn legato on. And so that's cool. And if you wanted to load in some more, and so you could layer, and these are both on the same the same layer, and so all of the little tune, panning, ADSRs, low pass filters, layer effects is all going to be affecting that. But if I wanted to add something else, let's see, where am I at here? S imports, samples, nope. How many purchases? Where's the rest of the? Those are bank presets and samples. Huh. Let's see. Trying to think how you can get to the other samples, but anyway. I don't have that playing. What is it? I guess I could do that. Okay, and so I'm going to drag this over, and now it's in its own layer. And this is the sound that I use to create my bass drum. And you can see when you go zoom way in, because it's just kind of blue over a bottle, it's, you know, it's somewhat of a sine wave. So we can mute the other ones. Let me loop it. Turn the volume up. Maybe tune it up. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just showing you that you can. Ooh, what if I did that? So let's modulate that. So let's modulate that with maybe with a step. Okay, and then we'll go back here. So now we're on layer 2, and so you don't see the other ones. So what is this? Let's sync it up. I'm going to do something with the pitch on this one as well. So let's modulate the pitch with an LFO. Where do I go? Envelope 1. Okay, so let's turn that resonance down. It's getting a little crazy. And we do like a bandpass. But you can see you can layer. I haven't done like some ambient stuff, which I'd like to I'd like to try to get some ambient stuff going on, but just really, really cool stuff you can do with this thing. It's let's see, what else would I do? I like being able to adjust the envelope, the curve of the attack, so you can have it like a straight line, or you can kind of have it go in. You can have the decay go at a different curve, the release. That sounds a little trappy, doesn't it? You know, and as you move out, you get different timbers and things like that, and you know, you could layer and layer and layer. And this is all on pad 1 of bank 1. Let's see, let's turn this back up to yeah, that's not really good. But you get the point. You know, just kind of playing around with the using it as a synthesizer. And so I have a habit of not saving things that I did. I just dabble for hours, and then sounds better on those higher octaves though. Okay, so we got about 3 minutes left on this memory card, so I don't know if there's anything else. I guess I could cover this. And so once you get, you got some stuff on your a little sound that you like. I know some people like to start adding effects to it, and so once you go to the effects tab, you click on the little icon right there, and it will allow you to select a different pad, and then you can add effects. Add a little bit of reverb, and then maybe like a stereo delay. And if we wanted to move it up and have the delay before the reverb, so you can do a whole bunch with it, and that's just on one pad of bank A. So and then I could move on to bank A of pad 2 of bank A and create a whole other set of sounds, and just continue just building up some very craziness. I'll definitely keep exploring this, and I want to see what I can do as far as some droney ambience, using this to create some kind of droney ambient sound. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. I do have a Patreon if you're into supporting good content that way. If not, just continue to share my videos, like them, and leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys later.